one of the biggest K-pop bands of history, one of the biggest idols, one of the worst fan bases you could ever deem into your whole entire life. Today we are reviewing BTS. They dropped a new song. Their fan base is again pretty horrible. Just overall, I hate the fan base. All right, BTS has a horrible fan base. I don't care. All right, I don't care. I don't care if you're what do they call it? Army? If you're an army, disgusting. I'm joking, but for real, it has a horrible fan base. I don't care if you're not with the overall fan base that harasses people from a different opinion 24/7. I don't care if you're not in that. If you're just a part of this fan base, it's disgusting. I'm joking, it's not disgusting, but I'll be straight honest with y'all. The fan base is literally horrible. Alright, it's so toxic. I mean, God, it's worse than Eminem's fan base. It's worse than Tom MacDonald's fan base. And Tom MacDonald and Eminem have some of the worst fan bases you could ever have in your whole entire life. You know, they're not worse fan bases to the artist, because the artist loves these kind of fans that are that'll listen to anything they put out, will give it millions and millions of views no matter if it's bad or good. Those are good fan bases to have. You know, it's the artists, we all kind of want that fan base with our stuff, but, I just hate the BTS fan base. But enough about the fan base. We're just talking about BTS, the K-pop group. What I thought back then was, when I first started listening to BTS, I thought they were just going to be a really poppy band, kind of what K-pop, most generic K-pop is, really overly happy music, and it's just annoying with generic pop beats. I don't know, it's a different culture, you know what I'm saying? But let's be honest here, alright? K-pop has some of the worst beat choices, alright? I'll exclude it from Blackpink, because Blackpink, their beats are bangers, alright? Even though their recent songs have been just picking the same beat over and over again, that's what it feels like. Most of the time, K-pop, they have some horrible beats. Not horrible, but it's just generic. I didn't mean to say horrible. Dude, I'm scared now because I just said horrible. I didn't even mean to say it, but I feel like I'm going to get attacked. Alright, I ain't here to make fun of them or anything, but this song, I just listened to BTS, Permission to Dance, and this song made me not want to dance. Let me be honest with y'all. I ain't dancing to no K-pop song, alright? I'm just be straight honest with you. I ain't sitting, dancing in the corner looking like one of those Vine memes, if y'all ever heard of Vine, but y'all are too young for all that. Here you go, Permission to Dance. This is Trash or Fire, where we take a look at the big songs, the big chart singles, the chopped singles, the whatever, the big songs in the world, alright? So, BTS, Permission to Dance. Let's get into this, alright? I like that. Yeah, I just talked about beats, and now I'm about to say this. I like the happy pop beat. It's really nostalgia feel. It sounds pretty good, alright? Gives me kind of that Justin Timberlake feel, and people told me the lyrics were written by Ed Sheeran, because I just want to ask them, why are we not letting the K-pop group write their own lyrics? I don't know, maybe we should start letting them. Maybe they're not just good at it, I don't know. But when I started listening, let me go back to the beginning. I started listening to BTS. When I started listening to them, they had some killer rap tracks, alright? And honestly, I like BTS because they can rap, alright? Their rappers are really good on here, alright? They make great rap music, alright? Pop music, what we're here, honestly, not so much. And that's what we're going to get into. Now, when I first listened to the song, my first listen, usually my first listen is just me vibing, not really paying attention too much. I always pay attention to the beat, but the vocals and anything like that, we're not paying attention to that the first listen. Some tracks I do, but BTS is different, alright? I just couldn't, because it was just a happy beat and it had me distracted the whole entire time. But going back, and I want to thank a YouTuber here named Daniel Wallace. He gave his own review, his own opinions about it. I don't agree with some of his opinions on here. He says he doesn't like the song. I personally like the song still. but he made up some great points, and we're going to be talking about that. So I like the happy pop beat. The start was a little off, and this is why I was a little off. Let's talk about... Oh, my Lord. I'm outside, by the way, if you hear any bugs or whatever. But let's talk about the start. The start was really bad, alright? They said... Okay, so it was supposed to be an all-English track, and it did not sound all-English. Like, I really thought most of the lyrics were from, like, Korean, like, were in Korean, but no, they were actually in English, but, like, what were you saying? Like, some of the... what were they saying? Like, I just want to know. Like, some of the lines I could never understand. Now, the auto-tune. Now, I use auto-tune for my music. Every artist uses auto-tune, alright? Alright? I think you should have auto-tune, alright? Alright? Not just... And I'm not talking about crazy pitch correction. I'm just talking about auto-tune in general, alright? You should be having that in your music, alright? Oh, well, sorry about that. My shoe just came apart. That sucks. Now let's get back into it. The autotune is very off. The autotune's kind of like really robotic, and like some of the vocals they're like put together, alright? The vocals are like, you can't tell which each member of the band is the group singing, because their autotune vocals are all together, all strained together, and it sounds bad. It sounds too bad. But I like the hook. The vocal effects, the layering was really bad. I don't know. But the only redeeming factor in the song to me, and which made me like the song, is the chorus. It was amazing. Alright, I like the chorus, I like the background vocals. That's when it comes back together. It was well done, 100% fire. So yeah, overall the song is not that good. And I tell y'all, but the chorus is kind of what really carried, and I honestly would just listen to it again for the chorus. So overall, this song, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. It was a banger. 8 out of 10. I was going to give it a 9, but no, it's not like that. Alright, it's not like that amazing. But yeah, tell me what you think about it. If you're new here, make sure you hit that follow button. If you're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever you're at, Audio Mac, hit that follow button. I'll see y'all later. Thank you so much for listening. I gotta go. Bye.